Hello, everybody, and welcome. Hope y'all are doing well today. We are back. We made it to Wednesday, middle of the week, halfway to the weekend, getting closer to Christmas. I'm sure there's a lot of Christmas events going on where you are, parades and whatnot. There's a few things we've gone to. Let's see, was it Monday? I think it might have been. Nope. No, it was Monday. No, it was Sunday. I'm getting old. I don't know what day it was anymore, but it was Sunday. The town had the Christmas tree lighting ceremony. We went to that. That was really nice. There was a good number of people there. They handed out free hot chocolate and cookies, Christmas music. Everybody was kind of socializing and whatnot. And that was nice. And then yesterday, last night, at a local park, they had another Christmas event. It was only a couple hours, and they played music and they had decorations and they had this contest for, I guess, who had the best decorated Christmas tree. Santa Claus was there. They had hot chocolate, hot cider. They even had a snow machine thing. It basically shoots out bubbles, but it looks like snow. And the kids really enjoyed that. And so I guess Friday they're supposed to be doing a parade Friday night. So it looks like we'll probably be going to that as well as we're getting closer to the Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day holiday. So yes, enjoy the time with your friends and your family, and try to stay warm if it is cold where you are. If it is snow, please stay safe. So if you missed yesterday, of course we played Dragon Quest III. We went to the All Trades Abbey and talked to them, and we went in the Tower of Transcendence. We got the scrolls so that we could have the sage vocation, and then we went back to the Abbey and changed a couple jobs. So we changed Magus, who was our mage, to a sage, so he will learn both white and black magic, priest and mage abilities. Of course, he's already got some mage abilities as it is. So he will be our healer and our offensive magic user. We changed our priest into a monster wrangler, which is a new job class for the remake here. She will learn abilities from the monsters that we find scattered throughout the world, which we can also use to fight in the arena and make a little extra money and get some good items at the same time. With her in the party, there's some monsters that wouldn't join you otherwise. So we've missed some. I don't remember exactly where they were, but I'm not really necessarily in any hurry to go back and get them. You can find them in towns. You can find them in, I think, dungeons as well. And they have little secret areas that you can kind of see if you look hard as you're walking around. You also find some loot here and there. So at the moment, our Monster Wrangler and Sage are at level 12, whereas the other two are at 26 and 25. So they're going to be leveling up as we go here. The downside, I guess, with the Sage vocation is only one person will ever be able to be a Sage. If we were to change their job vocation after being a Sage, then nobody could be a Sage, which is kind of stupid if you ask me. I think it shouldn't have been that way. You get a scroll and it basically teaches you how to be a sage. Why would that scroll just disappear? You know, books disintegrate now. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not sure why they didn't change that, but it is what it is. Turn my audio up a little bit. Please let me know how the audio is on your end. All right, so we have black pepper now. We can go back to the King of Ortega and get our boat, our ship. But first, before we do that, we did go to the town of Mur, where apparently your father has been, Ortega, and made friends with everybody. He even protected the town from a monster, apparently. And he made real good friends with a little boy, and I'm trying to find out where that little boy went. At nighttime, he is sleeping in his bed, and he doesn't say much, so I want to talk to him during the day. That's your father's helmet. They won't let you have it. Do I need to get any more gear, or am I good? Oh, you're not the right person. They call Ortega a funny name. I can't pronounce it. I'm not going to try. Alright, so we do need one ice shield. We just need like 2,000 more gil. And that's basically it. Let's see here. Oh, so we just need about 2,000 gil. Not over here. Not there. Ah.
Hello to you. I am Petya. You have appearance of traveler. From Aliahan? Then might know friend Piridviznik. Is this name one you know? He is great man who traveled here from mysterious village Aliahan. So great, he once helped unfortunate boy like me.
Oh. Take out the leader. The one in the middle.
With haste! Save children!
What is happening? I am afraid!
Why would he just go back and forth like that?
Stand aside, everyone.
Yoy, your wound still opened wide, and you cannot fight alone.
This is my burden to bear, not yours.
Piridviznik, do wounds trouble you? Splendid fighting.
Piridviznik, you are hero truly.
Hardly.
While after, friend Piridviznik departed. And that was last we watched him. So long. Even had time for repairing his disremembered helm. If you collide onto him in Traverse, please tell him everyone here is very aware of his absence.
Now, my father said his helmet is one of a kind. I strictly polish every day and desire that his return is unavoidable. Forever sneaking from village to play outside, such unruliness. But it is thanks to this that unconscious Ortega was found and rescued back to village. A long time ago, I once conversed with Ortega. That's his real name, so it's a lot easier to pronounce for me, so that's what I'm going to say. He would always speak in pain of leaving infant son and home far away from here. I recall his wounds were not yet shut on day of departing. Yoi, where is he existing now? When Ortega was existing here, oh how he coddled little Petya. Traveler is here. So, when I first played this, the original, I'll hold up a sec.
Yoi, I should reveal I hear everything you say to Petya. My surprise was great to know you originate of Kingdom Aliahan. Because keeper of this helmet, Piridvishnik, have same origins. Actually, I have favor to entrust on you. Could redeliver this to Piridvishnik? You accept? Thank you. Piridvishnik say he have wife and child reside in Aliahan. Child must be aged same like you now. Any juvenile ones like you in Aliahan may be property of Piridvishnik. Could help in searching him.
Something on the back of the helm catches Rufus's eye. May victory smile upon you, great hero of Aliahan. Appears to be none other than Ortega's helm. And yes, we can equip it. A great helm given to a great hero just before the day of his departure. He already has a Hermes head. So, in the original, they didn't have the scene with the monsters coming in the town there. So, it wasn't exactly clear. At least I don't remember it being clear. I always thought that he came to this village before fighting the dragon on the volcano. And that when he fell in the volcano, that's, you know, when he disappeared and nobody saw him again. But after seeing the scene here and what he said, he looked very down, like he failed. So that makes me think that maybe he came here after the battle at the volcano. Is maybe what I'm thinking. Alright, we almost have 3,100. Maybe a battle or two will help. There's some sparklies over there. So we can't go any further than up here. So we can go ahead and explore. I'm not sure if I can get up there. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can get up there. I'm gonna have to find a way to fly. Wisdom seeds. Oh. Alright. Only one of us is asleep. Alright, they are not weak against wind or fire by the looks of it. Attacker. Alright, let's go fight in the snow. Ooh, they're still standing. How many turns y'all gonna get? Seems like each of them had twice.
Here I go.
Well, I don't see anything. We can go back and get that shield. Alright, now we got our shield. Let's go back to Ortega. Alright, we need to go talk to the leader. This is the same town that has two lovers accursed. One is an animal by day, and the other one human by night, and vice versa. I think somebody over here talks about it. A place where young couples do tarry, though some will not last still, yet others will marry. There once were two lovers who came almost daily. Where now are those faces that smiled then so gaily? I haven't found any options to help them yet. Right now she's human. I'm Sabrina. I was just daydreaming of my beloved. The nights they are so long, so dark, so lonely without my dear Carlos. And you come over here, and he's a horse. Okay, so that was daytime. I wasn't sure if it was turning nighttime or what it was doing, so we're going to stay until night. Now he's a person. Oh, Sabrina, my one true love, we are doomed never to speak again, never to meet. Have you seen her, amigo? Have you seen my Sabrina? Yes. And please, you must tell her that her Carlos, he still loves her, and he will for all time. But then you go talk to her, and you can't tell her that. They don't give you any options of anything to do. He's a cat now. And that's it. So, here's a thought. In the movie Lady Hawk, she was a hawk by day, he was a man, and at night he was a wolf and she was a woman. And they could never see face to face, except on the day where there's a day without a night and a night without a day, which is basically an eclipse. Then they could see each other as man and woman and break the curse. Obviously, I don't have an option for an eclipse here. But got dawn and dusk. Let's try dawn. Let's see what happens at dawn. I know we kind of wasted money, but Alright, so back to a horse. Okay. So then let's try dusk. Which is like just before night. Still a horse. So maybe it's a matter of finding an item then. We just haven't gotten to that point yet. Yeah, same thing. So we have two cursed lovers that we got to find a way to help. We have no idea how to do it yet. And then we have a fairy and a human run off together, supposedly with the Dreamstone, and the queen of the fairies is mad because she doesn't like humans. We got to find the two of them as well.
Well, if it is not you whom I charge to travel to the east and return with precious pepper. So, I take it you failed in your mission? Caramba! It seems not. Ah, precious, piquant, pitch-black pepper, the greatest treasure of the East. You have done well. Very well indeed. I do not doubt that your journey was fraught with danger at every turn. Such bravery is of a kind possessed only by true heroes. Let it not be said that I am not a man of my word. The ship is yours. Or it will be come tomorrow. First, we need to throw a banquet in your honor. Servants, the pepper is here at last. You know what to do.
The king of Ortega was beyond pleased with his perfect pepper. Those lucky enough to find themselves within the castle walls that night were treated to dish after dish of peppered gastronomic delights. Then a short while later, dum-dum-dum. A dream, maybe?
Can you hear me? The next step of your journey awaits. The seas beckon. Though they are fraught with danger, and crossing them will be no mean feat. However, it is a task you must undertake if you are to gather the orbs scattered across the realm. Scour the world and lend a hand to those in need, whilst denying those who would do wrong. Follow this path, most righteous, and you shall find the orbs before long. Now rest. Much awaits you in the morning.
I'm assuming that's the goddess speaking to us.
Beautiful morning, eh? Makes a man want to set sail and never look back. Tell me, did your new vessel appear in your dreams last night? Well, rest assured she is in peak condition. You will be able to leave port right away, should you wish.
But look after yourself now. Word has reached me of late that all is not well across the waters in Jipang and Manoza. I fear something is afoot in our realm. Be sure to travel with caution. If you are not sure which vessel is yours, speak with the soldier in the port. He ought to be of help.
Alright, we got a boat. Give me just a second here. I need to switch that over to live chat. Okay. And we're good. Let's go get our boat. Our boat. Our boat.
This is your ship, but be careful out there. The ocean is home to many hostile creatures. Instead of sailing where your heart takes you, I suggest you first head to the lighthouse south of here. It is a place where many travelers gather. You might be able to learn something of use there.
Alright, lighthouse to the south. And it just so happens that we know how to sail a ship. We don't need any crew members. We don't need a captain. We can do it ourselves. Although we've never been on a ship before. Alright. You can interact, you could alight, and you can accelerate. And there's also random loot in the ocean as well. So, that is Romeria. And that is Asham and Ibis. We're going to sail around in this lagoon, or whatever you want to call it, see if there's any random treasure. He said a lighthouse to the south. Right there. Okay. Speaking of treasure. We land probably on the beach. So alight would mean to get off the boat. Okay. And here's a secret area. Somebody's standing there. Want to dance? I can splash, I mean tango with the best of them. Okay. No dance? I guess that's just the dancers in Final Fantasy. I don't see any hidden items either. Our first sea battle. Sea slimes and some mermen. That did the trick. Oh, there's no beach. Oh, you don't need the beach. Woohoo! Look at all that junk that we don't need. More junk. And even more junk. Oh, it's nighttime. We have what, Mana Wars? A heavy hit reduces an enemy's attack. Yep, Mana Wars. I guess we should, like... Okay, so that's the desert. So we know there's no sparkles there. We've already been there. Or junk to sell. Wonder if there's anything here during the day. And we get a moonwort bulb. We go under the boat, or under the bridge. Nope, we cannot go past the bridge. What do we have here? King Squid. And he missed. He was trying hard to hold on. Lots of garbage. That's a lighthouse. That must be the lighthouse he was talking about. Ortega Lighthouse, except we can't go in here. We don't have the key to that. It's a teleporter of some kind. Why, hello there. Feels like we were destined to meet, you and I. Two wary wanderers guided by the goddess's hand. I'm a seafaring bard, as it happens. Mind if I sing you a song? The salt our keels soar, filling our sails and hearts. We'll be trading the deck for land we suspect to be missing from all the realm's charts. Isle you're nearing, a land of sneering, bedecked with gown and frown. North o' its shoals finds some goals, and a king with a calcium crown. An isle home to tundra and fair share of wonder, floats south of its shore to find ice floes of yore. See and delight as it happens in dusk light. Oh, the horizon calls us with her siren song. New pals just waiting to be taken along. Firm friends will be before very long. Thanks for listening, traveler. May the seas treat you kindly. So I guess we have to sail somewhere during dusk. When you sail the seas as much as I do, come across everything from driftwood to bits of old cargo. Not all the cargo's ancient, mind. Sometimes you find an object so new it was likely dumped by a ship fleeing a monster. Every now and then you hit the jackpot and find a shipwreck with some bona fide treasure. Does put the fear of the goddess in me, though. Can't help but wonder if someday my ship will meet the same fate, too. If you follow the coast and sail south from here, eventually you'll reach the Wayfarer's Shrine. Then if you make your way southeast from there, you'll come upon an statuary. Follow the river in your ship and eventually you'll get to the village of Thaden. I did hear that it got set upon by monsters, though, something to keep in mind. Anyway, if you decide to head south, let me tell you that their sea full of mysteries, so she is. Like the strait where they say a woman's song stops ships dead in their bleeding tracks. And then there's the ghost ship doomed to drift across the waters for as long as the world spins. I'd love to look into all this nonsense, but our captain lily-livered as they come, so we always steer clear of the fun. Ah, but if I were a pirate, and oh, I wish I were, I'd sail all over the globe and make it my oyster. You know, there's a pirate den somewhere on the continent to the west. Maybe I'll make my way over there one day to see if I can join them. Legends tell of 6 orbs that reside in our world. If someone were to get all 6, they would be imbued with great power. At least that's what they say, anyway. That's a nice view of Ortega. Look at that. Oh, look at all those places we can go. We can go north to there, south to there. I guess this gives me the freedom to choose now, huh? I'm thinking north is closer. It looks a little closer. And we've been up there to the fairy village. We'll start north and make our way around. How about that? Look at all these slimes. We could probably follow the river to a certain point. See if there's any hidden items along the river here. There is this. Got some seeds. Well, we can't go under the bridge. We've already been on at those shrines. Boom. Sailing, sailing, la da 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 da. That's where we're going to be heading over there in just a moment. Can't go through the bridge. I just want to make sure I get all the nice treasure. Arr. I don't know which ones would be stronger. The money wasn't too bad. That takes us to the sleeping village. I think I've been here. Yep, because I've already gotten the pot. Oh, we can go around and get that sparkle.
Take this.
Tingle. It tingles a little. These things are tough. How about I get a turn? That would be very nice. Magical skirt. That bird was carrying a skirt. Give it to the hero. Is this a hidden place in the water? It is an enter in the water. That's it. All right, we're going back.
Gotcha! Boom!
We have loot. Woohoo! We went up a level. We got 200 hit points now. We learned Zing. Like a lot of loot here. We got 1, 2, 3. I think that is it. A steel broadsword. That's weaker than what we got. Holy lance. It's also weaker than what we got. I don't think I'll be able to get those. sparklies up there. Alright. Where are we? Adina. Oh, if I could turn invisible for but a while, my face would be adorned by a stunning smile. Ah, didn't see you there. I am but a humble bard who travels far and wide, searching for inspiration to write glorious new ballads. As it happens, I recently heard tell of some kind of herb that allows one to turn oneself invisible. I was so inspired by the mystery of it all that I made it into a song.
Welcome to Edina, where lineage is law and manners maketh man. Bumpkins, boors, and yokels, turn ye, and be gone from this place.
Really?
Welcome to Bumpkins, boors.
Well, I guess that
In
means
case you were wondering,
we're not supposed to
yes,
be here.
that is how they treat all outsiders here. I myself heard tell of this peculiar place whilst in Ortega, and came in the hope that it might inspire my next masterpiece. Oh, if I could turn invisible for but a while, my face would be adorned by a stunning smile. Ah, but where was I? Oh, yes, I was just recalling this herb I heard of that allows one to turn oneself invisible. Supposedly, it can be found in some place where heroes' bravery is tested. I was so inspired by the mystery of it all that I'd been attempting to turn it into a poem or song. Perhaps I should start by working out exactly which backwater it is found in, that I might make a ballad based on it. Oh, yes! That sounds positively splendid.
My objective has been updated. I don't see any new circles. Well, I guess it's time to go south. Or if we wanted to, we could just go north all the way around. Let's go south, that way we can explore this stuff right here. We got a ways to go yet. Almost missed it. Oh, that 1,000 gold was really nice. One left. We'll take that seed of strength. Ooh, it looks like we're not going to be able to get past the bridges. So we're going to do some exploring on foot here. That rock kind of sticks out. Let's go check out this rock. Something guarding that rock. Just a rock. Still alive. Every day is a winding road. Is that some metal slimes for me to hopefully kill? Yes, indeed they are. How could you miss the slime? You got one. He's probably gonna run away. Oh, he attacked. Oh, he's a brave one. Come on, hit him. All right, we got two. Yeah. That tree definitely sticks out. There's a monster. King Strong, huh? Is that like King Kong? I think that's the first gorilla we found. Alright, is there any treasure anywhere? Not seeing any. Long walk. A big circle. Ooh, we got some new ones here. Alright. Infernal armor. And some crones.
Gotcha!
Yay! Our monster friends helped us out. I see some palm trees. Some shell armor? That's definitely weak. Oh, that's not too bad. That looks like that's it. Oh, we can go there with the boat. Ooh, more metal slimes. Strike that is neon, dodgeable, unblockable, unstoppable, even when user is bedazzled. Let's try it. I cannot hit the slimes with the boomerang. Well, at least we got one. I think in some Dragon Quests, the boomerang does work on the slimes, on the middle slimes. There's a shrine right there. I had a lot of junk to sell. Speaking of which, look at that. We need the pot lid, that's for sure. Welcome, child, to our humble chapel, built to serve the wayward men of the sea. We once counted among our flock the villagers of Tedin, but alas, no more. You wish to visit the village? Then head by ship southeastwards and follow the great river. You will happen upon Tedin before long. Where will this take us? Wayfarer's Inn. I vaguely remember this inn. All the way over there. I just don't have the key for that door. Do some fading Jenny and sneak into Dina. Okay, we'll have to find it sometime. Alright, I'll be right back. All right, we are back. All right, so they said there's a town that needs help, and that's basically it right there by the looks of it. So we're gonna head back to the boat and head in that direction. All right, so it looks like we can go down the river. That will take us closer to the town, and then we can walk around on foot after that. Hmm. That doesn't look good, does it? Look like they're ghosts. This is the village jail. Begone, trespassers. And I don't have the key. Oh, to soar through the skies. Free from the ravages of foul fiends. Able to go wherever one pleased. Arrows everywhere. Welcome to our inn. We're going to skip. I want to explore at night first. Though the archfiend himself may strike, we will protect our dear village with our very lives. I see that. Welcome if you're after weapons and armor. Ooh, magic armor. We can do magic armor. I don't know if anybody else can use that fur vest. We're going to hold on to that for the moment. Nope, nobody else can use it. But we can sell it. Just enough, look at that. Well, I can't go upstairs. Even though it looks like there's treasure up there. Probably have to help them first. I didn't mean to do that. Look like they bombed the place. The archfiend Baramos maketh his lair in the depths of the mountainous Necrogond to the northeast. Sometimes it seemeth that the tendrils of his malice seek us out, close by his realm as we are. Greetings to thee, stranger, and welcome to the merry village of Thaden. Sail thee east around the Cape of Thaden, and follow thee thereafter the coast. When thou hast sailed some way to the north, thou shalt come upon a river which windeth unto the foot of a volcano. This great mountain of fire formeth the doorway to the Necrogon. Yet approach it not if thou harbourest the faintest doubt as to thine own readiness. 'Tis a place where only the strong may survive. Mini metal hidden in the poison. Listen well, Wanderer. If thou wouldst open the door of yonder jail, thou must needs upon the ultimate key. To find it, thee to Lansen, in the land far to the southeast of Baharata. Rufus peers apprehensively through a crack in the sarcophagus. Is it dead? Is it alive? It's just a corpse. Hey, rat. Alright, let's do safe passage again. Talk to this monster. Mumble mumble. Hell. Where'd it go? There it is. Now, see, I thought that was far enough away. What do we have here? One left. We unfortunately cannot get up there.
You're mine! Boom!
Hear the wind? We got the lid to the barrel. Oh, Lord. Is that it? I think that's it. Just a lid to the barrel. That was kind of funny. Y'all are already healing each other? I haven't even hit you yet. Junk. Lots of junk. Alright, I guess what we'll do is we'll go along the edge here and then circle back around. There's a sign over here we can read. I don't know what it says. still alive. Wayfarer Shrine, Thaden. Follow the river. Meditation. What does that do? Centers the self in order to summon the strongest healing spirit within. Alright, let's see if anything's different in the town during the day. Still looks kind of dark though, don't it? But there's nobody in the town. So during the day, they disappear. And that would be how I get upstairs to get that treasure. Black bandana. No reply, it's just a corpse. The nightlight, is that what makes it day and night? This all-too-odd lamp can turn day to night at a moment's notice when used on the world map. Ding, 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 ding! Now we have a way to make it day and night. Here's the door. Well, we can go in here now, but it doesn't do us any good if the person is dead, huh? But there's something scrawled on the wall. I had hoped to bequeath my precious orb to a worthy custodian while I yet lived. So what'd you do with your orb? The bag. Or laugh a lot. Miley is over the moon. Now they've got more bag of laughs. We like sleep. So we can't use this inn during the day. We got 2 diamonds and a fight. Well, we can check out that, like, ice space down there. And then we can move on to the next island. Sun setting over the water looked pretty nice. Squidzilla. Treasure. The Iron Mask is too weak. And so is the full plate armor. Oh, it's cold, brr. Yggdrasil leaf. That come in handy. Hopefully we won't have to use it. Wow, that's a big one. We got a big one. Frosty. It's the snowman. Alright, we're just going to kind of scout around it here. Some kind of tower there. We're going to come back to it. Tongue bashing. I don't know if I can get in there. Nope. Blocked by cliffs. What we have here.
Just a moment.
Ooh, look at that. They were a little bit tougher. We fought one by itself. That was the first time fighting more than one. What the hell was that shit?
Take this.
No! Rufus didn't get any experience points. We're gonna have to give Alice more agility here. What is this? We'll find out after this battle. 3 bears! We found the 3 bears! They are pissed off about their chairs, their beds, and their porridges. Still alive, are we? We have found the Shrine of the Everbird. Is this how we learn to fly?
We are the guardians of the egg. When the 6 orbs scattered across the world are placed on the golden pedestals, then shall Ramia, the Everbird, be reborn. You are reminiscent of a traveler who once appeared before us. The resemblance can be no coincidence. He who possessed the courage to come here alone, a hero of heart most pure. Then suddenly, without warning, he vanished from our midst. Time is of the essence.
Whilst we converse, malign forces yet gather strength. The realm thirsts for the light. Deliver it unto us by offering up the 6 orbs.
And warmth. Well, at least we now know what we need the orbs for. Alright, now we're going northeast to that other little island. After we get that loot up there. There's something all the way on the other side. We have here. Another recovery ring. The healer. Eliza. Level 3, look at that. Look at that. Oh, no. I thought I got another one. There it is. Now, the last two there, Alice and Magus, can heal while we walk. I don't know if that includes on the boat or not. Having trouble getting around here, okay. King Squid. Anything over here? Alright, I think that's pretty much it, so let's head back to this town or whatever it is that's over here. You trying to be tough. Sometimes you can take them out quick, and then other times it's like they're a stronger version or something. We've made it to, drum roll, Lance. Good day, love. Welcome to Lansing. It ain't much, but it's home. Also, they must be British here. A journey in search of the ultimate key. It is said that a certain pot must be procured in order to obtain it. But whatever can this fiendish clue signify is the key to be found inside the pot, perhaps. There's all this junk. A sledgehammer. The added spikes allow this meaty mallet to deal even more damage, except it's too weak. A prickly piece of gear that can hit multiple foes at once. Once again, too weak. Knuckle dusters, too weak. Could use 2 magic shields. And that's it. I mean, we haven't gotten a new sword in a while. You know, you start out with the copper sword, okay, weakest sword in the game, basically. And then, I think the next sword was the steel broadsword. And we haven't had another sword since then. The village here ain't much to write home about, but we've got a right old humdinger of a shrine to make up for it. If he's a beaut, you should go and take a butcher's mate. Most of the folks we get down here do. Ooh, that would actually be a good thing to invest in on everybody. Hey, I found a fading Jenny. Finally found that shrine the locals are always banging on about. Pity none of them thought to tell me the door's locked. There must be a key for it. There simply must. But how am I supposed to find it? I don't even know where to start looking. Old man runs the item shop around these parts. You should get yourself a fading Jenny or two while you're in town. They're bonzer, eh? You just rub yourself down with one, and hey, presto, invisible. It's always good to have one handy. Another magical skirt. Tired-looking face stares back. I know the feeling. Would I lie to you? Slippery devil. Wisdom increases quickly. Resilience agility increases slightly quicker than normal. We need the ultimate key. Oh, look who's back here. Good day to you. You don't happen to have a fading Jenny, do you? Yes. You do? Then you should go to Adina and sneak into the castle. I used to do it all the slime. Is that where the ultimate key is? This route in here leads to a shrine they call Gaia's Navel. How's that for a daggy name? But if you look at it on a map, it's sort of slap bang where the old belly button be, so it kind of makes sense, eh? That's it, 100 gold. A thorn whip. There's a slime that lives here unlike any I've ever seen, but as soon as I get close, the little wuss runs off. Maybe if I had some kind of disguise. Hint, hint, hint. I think I have to use the night light on the world map. Yeah. So if I go outside, and hopefully I can use it more than once. Darkness pours from its spout. That's not creepy at all. If I still have it. I do! Woohoo! Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Nor he is sleeping in his chair. Between you and me, I went on a little walkabout down there one time to see what, you know. Crikey, did I ever run out of there with my tail between my legs, screaming like a flaming gullah I was. Oh, I see him hiding back here. Who are you? Yuri. There was a cure slime that lived here not long ago. But it seems the critter's gone walkabout now. Maybe it got sick of being chased around by a dodgy bloke like me. Okay, I'm gonna say that they might be Australian. There's the door. Really? I don't know why he didn't want to go in the door. Where's that key? Give me that key. Alright guys, that's all the time I got today. Thanks for coming and watching. Hey, if you're new, make sure you hit that follow button. I'm usually live Monday through Wednesday, and we are currently playing Dragon Quest III. So that's pretty much going to be it for the week. I will be back on Monday. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week.